Hi, this is Ambie from Board Game Blitz, and this is my news update vlog thing for June of 2022. Vlog thing. News update vlog thing. In May, I was a guest on Twitch on Duchess's stream, Duchess1105. She has discussions with Duchess every week where she interviews someone. So she interviewed me, we talked some about Board Game Blitz, about board games, and about my children's book. So you can check that out. The VOD is still on Twitch. At some point it'll disappear. But if you want to see stuff live with us, with both me and Crystal, you can join our Discord, the link's in the show notes. And if you're in our Discord, then you can get notified of when we go live on Twitch and when we're like guests on something that's live. Also, I guess this kind of counts as a guest appearance, but over on my other YouTube channel, Ambie Parodies, where I make board game song parodies, Crystal was a guest, and along with a lot of other people, in my latest song parody video last week, which was We Don't Play Any Euros, the song parody of We Don't Talk About Bruno from Encanto. So if you like song parodies and Disney songs and want to see that, it has a lot of different guests in it, and it was a lot of fun to put together, a lot of editing and stuff. I'm really proud of it. Go check it out, and I hope you like it. And for videos on this channel, if you missed it, I had my first ever video review where I reviewed Tragedy Looper. So that was really exciting. Also, if you remember from last month where I had my anniversary, I'm doing a giveaway where you can win your choice of puzzle in a group of puzzles that I have that can fit in a flat rate box, plus some other stuff. And you just send an email to boardgameblitz@gmail.com with the subject line puzzles with 3 exclamation points. I will be closing entries for that and drawing the winner on Monday probably. So Sunday will be the last day that you can enter. So this is just a reminder to enter. And I'll just be emailing back the winner on Monday when I draw the winner. For upcoming videos, I'm just gonna have short segments again, like board game breakfast segments just posted on here with children's games. Because for the next couple of months, I'm not gonna be doing any big projects for this channel. All of my free time is gonna go towards my Kickstarter for my upcoming children's book. So I won't have time to do any more videos. I do want to do like more review videos and other videos. I have a bunch of ideas for future videos. That will happen after August probably. But I'll still have the children's game segments and maybe some VODs going up and try to post once a week or so. I got a couple of review copies in May. I got Hidden Leaders, which I talked about on the podcast already, but it's a kind of like bluffing card game where you're trying to get your hidden leader's victory condition. It's good at higher player counts. We played it at both 2 players and at 4 players. It's a lot better at 4 players because there's like some shared goals and stuff, and so you don't know what other people's goals are. But everyone plays cards to control the middle pieces, and then depending on how it ends, a certain color wins, and you have 2 colors that are hidden, and you can share those colors with other people. So you might both be working towards the same goal and someone else is working towards a different goal. So there's a lot of back and forth there. I also got a review copy of, you can't see the title here, but Disney Sorcerer's Arena Epic Alliances Core Set, which is a skirmish game, Disney themed. It has 8 characters in the main set, including Ariel, Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey, Aladdin, Maleficent. I don't remember them all, so I'm gonna stop naming them there. But basically, I think it's 2-player or 4-player game. There's a board and you each control like 3 different characters and you're playing cards and trying to attack each other to get points. It's actually based on a phone app. Disney Sorcerer Arena, I guess is what it's called. I downloaded the phone app. I don't really like those types of mobile games though, so I haven't played it much. But the art in the game is the same as the art in the app. I haven't played the board game yet, but I'm excited to try it because I really like Disney and I hope it's good. For non-review copies, I actually got a couple of games for free when I went to KublaCon over the weekend. So I got Windup War, which is still in shrink. I don't know anything about this. And then Meeple Party, which is a puzzling co-op party game for 1 to 5 players. I actually played this at 5 players last night, and I think it's probably better at fewer players. The rules were kind of confusing too, not super well written. But it's a cute theme. You're throwing a house party and trying to take pictures of the different meeples that come to the party, and they have to fulfill certain criteria for you to take pictures. So it would be a good puzzle, maybe like a fun solo puzzle. And then at KublaCon, I bought Desktop HEBOCON Battle Kit. I think that's what it's called in English, but this is a Japanese game. It's like a real-time programming robot game with like polyominoes. So there's like little patchwork type polyominoes here, and you're trying to program your robots to do things, and it's competitive. They're doing robot battles. So I'd heard about this and had it on my want to play list, but never saw a copy. But at KublaCon, which is my local convention, I don't know if I mentioned that, but one of the booths at the exhibit hall, they had imported Japanese games, and so this was there. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe we can get it and then I'll try it. So I'm excited for that. All right, so for gaming highlights for May, I actually have to filter to my name now for the plays logged because my kid played games by himself and also with other people without me, so that's exciting. But I played 46 plays of 23 different games. I think like 5 or 6 of those were children's games. But my favorite new to me game was Décorum, which is a cooperative deduction type game. You're trying to decorate a house, and each person has like different conditions that they need to be met for them to like the decorations of the house. And each turn you can like either place a piece or replace a piece or move a piece, and they have different like colors, styles, and there's different rooms that you put them in. And then everyone has different conditions, but you can't tell people what your conditions are. And so you're trying to like place pieces and fulfill your conditions, and then other people will say, oh, I hate that, or like, oh, that was a good placement, like they like it. So it's really fun, I think. Well, I've only played it at 4-player, and I want to play it at 2-player because it seems like it'll be a lot more fun at 2-player, since it'll be like keeping track of everyone's objectives and like not messing up other people's will make more sense, I think, at 2-player than at 4-player. But that was a lot of fun. I like cooperative games and deduction games, so I had been wanting to try Décorum, and I liked it. And another highlight for me in terms of gaming, which I've already mentioned a little bit, is that I got to go to KublaCon, which is my local board game convention. So I wasn't planning on going. I didn't get a badge, but then on Saturday I went and like to say hi to some people. I was just planning on like stopping by and saying hi to people who were in town for the convention. We dropped our kids off at my mother-in-law's house and said hi for like an hour or 2. But then we saw like that the convention wasn't super crowded, and we were thinking, oh, maybe we can bring our kids tomorrow. So on Sunday, we actually got a day pass and brought our kids in the morning to their first board game convention, which was really exciting. And they enjoyed it. One of them ended up playing a bunch of games. We let them pack a bag of games to bring. And so one of them played like 4 different games in a row with one of our friends. And then the other one was kind of nervous because there were so many people. But then when we walked by someone playing an 18xx game, they both like perked up and looked at it because they recognized the hex shape from my Hexy mascot that I had made for 18xx games. I had made like a little clip art type mascot that's a hexagon shape, and I have it on a t-shirt, and Toby also has it on a t-shirt. So they recognize Hexy, and they like seeing hexagons, and they're like, Hexy, Hexy! And then they also saw that it was trained, so they were super excited about the 18xx game. So yeah, then my second one also got to play with an 18xx game. Our friend had one, and so he was just like laying out the tiles and looking at the trains, because he really likes trains too. So he likes 18xx games. But then also Sunday afternoon, we dropped our kids off at my mother-in-law's again, and we got to go back to the convention and play a couple of games. I got to play Flamme Rouge, which was new to me. This is a racing game, a bicycle racing game, and I really enjoyed it. So you control 2 bicyclists, and one of them's like a sprinter and one of them's a regular type. I don't know much about bicycle racing, but it's thematic. And you're playing cards, so there's cards that have different numbers, and that's how fast they go. So you play like a card for each of your characters, and then they go on the board, but everyone's doing this at the same time, and like the front person goes first and then the ones behind go. But if a person is like 1 space in front of someone else, then they can draft up behind or slide up behind, because like they're blocking the wind resistance, they go faster. And then if it's 2 spaces though, 2 spaces between them, then you don't get that draft. And then everyone in front, like that doesn't have anyone in front of them, gets like a tired card that they have to put back in their deck. That's a slow card because they're getting tired from the wind. That was really fun. And there's like uphills and downhills. I ended up doing really badly. I got stuck at the first uphill because like there was a big pileup of people, and so like I couldn't get past the big hill. I was at the end, and I tried to get to like past the hill, but people were at the top of the hill, so I couldn't get past them. And then I fell behind everyone, but it was pretty neat. So that's Flamme Rouge. So if you're here to the end and like the gaming update recaps of what I played, I noticed that some other YouTubers do like recaps of all of the games they played, like quick mini reviews of all the games they played in a month. If you're interested in that, let me know. It would probably be a separate video instead of just the highlights in this video, or maybe I keep like my favorite in highlights in this one and then do mini reviews in a separate video or something. Let me know if that's of any interest. I don't always play new games though. Sometimes it's older games, so I don't know if that would get repetitive if I play the same game every month. But yeah, let me know if you're interested in anything like that. Anyway, that's it for this month's news update vlog thing. Thanks for watching Board Game Blitz!